Welcome back to my episode 4 of God, the Church, and I. So, after I went for the membership meeting at CITAM, I we agreed with Pastor Felix that he was going to find someone who was going to help me and to help me mentor me. And so we agreed on the second week on Tuesday. So before that came, before I went there, also I had no money again, and so I I had a cable, a charger that I wanted to sell it. I wasn't using it, and so I went to the cyber, and I did that after asking for some money from some people, but they couldn't manage to help me because they were not in a position to do that at that time. So I was only left to sell a charger, get the money, and that will help me with fare to church. And so when I went to sell that charger, the guy at the cyber was shocked with me, and he was like, "No, Nancy, it's not okay to be doing this." And I kind of got embarrassed with that, so I just left, and I decided to go to the bank and get some loan, some salary advance. So on going to the bank, I was told that I had been given a penalty of 60 months, meaning that I could not be able to access loan, mobile banking loan, within a period of 5 years. And the only way they were going to help me, it was I getting the KRA pin, the IDs, my previous salary, my previous salary payslip, so that they could manually process a salary advance. And at that time, I had not carried their documents. So, and I didn't have money totally. So I just had to open up to the guy who was helping me process the loan, and I told him that I didn't have any money. So he gave me 250 shillings, and that was enough to help me get back home. So that day passed. And so was it on a Saturday? I didn't know how I was going to go to work and church again. So I decided to go back to the bank. Going back to the bank, I was told to get the loan. I was told that I could not get the loan because there was someone who was to analyze my ability to get, if I could qualify to get a loan, and I only needed 3,000 shillings. Hey, I got upset and I just decided to go back. I just decided to go back home. And I was lucky. I approached someone, a neighbor, because at that time I didn't even have food, and she came through for me, got some cash, and I went to see Pastor Florence. We talked. She was very good to me, loving, understanding. She encouraged me, prayed for me, and I knew at least I was not in this alone. And this on Sunday, I also had 100 shillings alone that I had remained with. So I I I went to church. I I paid I paid for fare. I paid the offering. And I thought that I could just walk back home. Hey, for people who stay around Kisumu, they'll tell you how the scorching sun around Kisumu is, how unbearable it is. And I tried, but let me tell you, hey, I just reached at a point where I couldn't do it anymore because I I was tired, hungry, and I called my sister. I told her I just needed 50 shillings to pay for the matatu back home. And she just laughed and told me, no, I'm sending you 100 shillings. And that is how I went back to my house. And I am officially a SITA member, and I'm very proud to be there because I know it is because God. Okay, the reason why I decided to make this video, it is because I just realized that God has been so great to me, merciful to me, so loving to me. And the fact that He has been protecting me and guiding my steps, I couldn't just keep quiet with all this. It doesn't matter what you see in me right now because I'm actually spiritually rich. And whatever happens spiritually manifests in the physical. I may be struggling right now, and I'm going through a lot of things that I won't share today, but I won't stop. I won't stop serving the Lord no matter what comes my way. I'd rather make it right or make it wrong in the presence of God. That is always my prayer. I just want to be honest with God with my journey, and I know He has greater plans for me. And also, the reason why I want to make this, I want to make this video and share out, it's that just to encourage people out here that it's so unfair that we are able to go to toxic environment at work, and there's no day that one will fail to show up for work. Yeah, but there'll be people being discouraged or refusing to go to church because there's this notion that the church is not it is not the right place because it has a lot of people who are fake and bad people. And let me tell you, it's okay to be that way because you can't expect a church to have normal people, actually not like normal people. And if you feel like you are that righteous, you are the holiest, or you can do it differently, then come to church. Be different with other people, because people come to church to seek God. The same way people go to church, to the hospital, to seek for medical attention. And I just came to realize that it was an attack to my life. The devil, the enemy, attacked me by making things to happen so that I feel like the church failed me, it hurt me. It didn't. And if it ever happened, I'll not I'll not give up in serving the Lord, because it is just a building, but and and as long as there is God's presence in that building, the God that I serve, the living God, the Yahweh that I know, I'll not, and that is my prayer, for God never to give up on me, as the way He has always been there for me. The times I never deserved anything good from Him, the times I never expected anything good from Him, but He did it for me. That is unconditional love. I'm not a perfect human being, but the fact that He has been there for me, it's just my prayer that everything that I do, everything that I touch, may it be evident that the God who lives in me manifests in everything that I do. For He is greater than the things of this world. Let's not stop going to church or being good to one another. It's for our own good. It's for your own good. Be different. The church is just a building. Or let me say it like this: we are the church. We are the church. And anytime you feel like not praying, that is an attack to your spiritual life. And that is what the devil wants, so that he gets access to your life and destroy your life completely. Once you can't go to church, you feel like there's no need of going to church. That is also an attack. And for the people who think that they can serve God in their, okay, it's good to have a secret place, but as well, you also have to fellowship with other people. For it is written that where two are, there's always God's presence, right? And we should pray to God to help us. Even when you can't pray, help him, tell Him to help you, and He'll always do that. He'll always come through for you. For what shall it profit a man to gain the whole world